don't really feel that way. Everyone has a fair chance to live on this earth.
I do not agree with that. What up, gang? Dre here.
Alex here.
And obviously, while you're here, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell so you don't miss any new videos.
That's right, because we are officially masters of the Movieverse.
Woo!
We are so excited to share this with you guys.
Woo!
And I just want to take this time to thank everyone that has been with us on this journey, getting to this point, for all your support.
There's a few members of the gangs that are standards that always comment and like every video.
So we had to write them down for you. Callie Buzz,
Woof.
Just Kel,
Woo.
Nick Lee,
Woo.
DC,
Woo.
Rico Moore,
Woo.
Noel,
Woo.
Cyril Moore,
Woo.
Tim Raven,
Woo.
and Jivon J.
Woo.
Guy Von J. I don't know which one, but yeah.
Sir, we pronounced your name wrong, Javon, but
Do it.
you know
Doing
who
our
you are.
best. We love you.
You're loyal, you're always there, and each one of you get a patented Ric Flair style shout out.
That's special.
We're kicking off our first episode of Masters of the Movieverse with our epic countdown of the best movies of 2018. Keller, you want to get him started?
All right, yeah. Coming in at number 10.
Let's hear it.
We have Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Okay? I would like to say when we did this trailer reaction last year, Dre gave me a lot of shit.
I gave her a lot of shit when we were
But
coming up with our top 10 list for 2018.
This movie was a hit, especially if we're talking about like reflecting off the first Mamma Mia. This one did amazingly well at the box office. Everyone was singing and dancing and had a great time. Also, it just reminded you of all the great songs of ABBA. That's all I'm going to say. It's, it might be my personal preference, but also the critics loved it too. So I'm putting it at number 10.
I have nothing to add. A partnership is based in compromise. That's all. Keller, coming in at my number 9 best movie of the year. We got Viola Davis. We got that Liam Neeson. I'm talking Widows, y'all. It was so awesome to see a movie once again starring a black female lead, directed by 12 Years a Slave and Shame director Steve McQueen. You basically got a group of women whose husbands aren't on the up and up. When they get taken out by some non-spoilery nefarious means, the widows say either we don't get ourselves killed by pulling off this one last heist, or is maybe curtains for us.
Yeah, I love any movie where you have some badass females in it, okay?
Set it off, Jada Pinkett, what?
Yeah, the storyline was great, the acting was great, I loved the cast, so I will put that as number 9. I agree with you. All right.
I appreciate that.
Coming in at number 8.
Hit him.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Come on.
You gotta love Ralph, especially when it is this meta. Like, they're inside the internet and everything's a possibility.
Twitter, Snapchat, Google, everything.
YouTube.
Everything that you use was in this movie, and normally films like this, it comes off as hacky product placement. This, it did not, because you're like, well, it would almost feel false or weird if you did have all these popular websites and brands in this film.
Yeah, it was just fun and charming, and I honestly think it was better than the first.
That's a bold statement. That's some high praise there. I'm still on the fence on whether it's better than the first or not, but I will say, love the Disney princesses. I hope they just do a whole Wreck-It spin-off with just the princesses.
That would be hilarious.
That would be amazing. Gang, coming in at number 7, A Quiet Place, y'all. Now, Keller typically doesn't like horror/thrillers, but even you thought this was an amazing film.
Yes, I loved this movie because it wasn't super for the scare tactics. It was actually just an amazingly developed story, and also, again, going back to badass females, it ended with the spoilers, if you haven't seen it already. It ended with the mom and the daughter ready to take on these aliens. Like,
yes.
That's dope.
Love the same type of ending in a movie that just barely didn't make our cut, but the newest Halloween that came out, once again, a very #MeToo movie in which the 3 generations of women whoop that Michael Myers ass. All right, gang, coming in at number 6, we got
Creed 2. Of course, you know we had to give this one love. First of all, you got Rocky. You got Philly. You got boxing.
Sorry, you know we always rep Philly.
We do.
And it was the perfect sequel. This is pretty much a underdog story mixed with a superhero film as far as a great challenge from the past, coming back to get revenge. And I thought that the Dragos were going to be a little cartoony, just from the 80s Rocky IV movie. No, they took what is arguably the most MTV video of all the Rocky franchise and really found a way to humanize the Dragos.
At number 5.
Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Now, y'all know we had to put not only a Spider-Man movie on the list, but one starring Afro-Latino superstar Miles Morales. But this one...
Black Spider-Man.
Black Spider-Man. Black Latino Spider-Man. Biracial. That's all for you. But another special thing about this is they took Spider-Men and women from the other shared universe, the most popular versions of them. Spider-Ham, Spider-Woman Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man Noir, voiced by Nick Cage, who is always a win. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Into the Spider-Verse. Coming in at number 4...
Deadpool 2. Okay, you know we love our Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds and all of his hilarity and inappropriateness. Speaking to the camera. Like,
now, what you said about Wreck-It Ralph, I'm going to take that sentiment and apply it to this. I did think this was on par, if not better, than the first Deadpool.
Yeah, because we didn't have Domino in the first Deadpool.
Exactly. And Zazie Beetz, Atlanta, ooh-wee. She's always going to get a pass from me. Add to the fact that we also had in this movie the Juggernaut. We had Cable in this, played by James Brolin. We had all the Thanos references, all the DC Dark Universe references.
The Buzz Lightyear and the Woody.
Yes, the toy crotch in the face. Like, this movie had everything that we wanted in a Deadpool sequel, and... they sort of doubled down on that with the PG-13, a very Deadpool Christmas done in the style of Princess Bride. I mean, genius.
Yes, thank you. Now, guys, coming in at number 3, we're getting close.
We're in that top 3 now.
Yeah, and this one we actually got invited to see private screening.
Yes, we did.
It was great. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Mission Impossible Fallout. And because sometimes we get invited to go see movies and they're terrible. And when it's time to review them or post about them, we're like, it's a movie that exists. This one, no political speak needed. It was just a great film.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise did it again.
Again.
I mean, if you haven't seen it already, those action scenes were insane.
The helicopter.
Yeah.
The jump out of the plane. 100 jumps he did for that. Yes.
Yeah. And without a parachute.
And they always change characters in the Mission Impossible movies. They either change the female spy or they change the director of the IMF. This was the first time where they actually carried over storylines from the other movies. Every Mission Impossible, going back to the White Widow in the first one, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, director of the last Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. I thought this was a brilliant ending to an entire 6-series franchise.
All right, so take them to number 2.
Number 2. Now, come on. Y'all knew that it was going to be a Marvel movie, and you knew it was going to be fighting out for top spot. At number 2, it was hard. It was tricky. We didn't want to disrespect anybody, but we had to go Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know our number 1. We'll get to that in a second. But obviously, one of the most groundbreaking movies in Hollywood history to have a predominantly black cast, crew, creative team working on this movie. Ryan Coogler, one of my favorite directors working these days, for movies from Fruitvale Station to the first Creed. This guy, like I said before, has not made a bad film yet.
And let's not forget to mention the Dora Milaje.
Oh, come on.
Badass. I keep saying that. Like, that's what my best movies are. They're all like when you have the badass women, they're smart, they're protecting the king.
Yes. And we're finally getting that Marvel villain cycle of actual good villains whose stories you understand.
Killmonger.
They're not blue and blue beams shooting up in the sky and evil for evil. They actually have a reason for doing what they're doing.
We could resonate with Killmonger's story because, you know, he just got abandoned as a child and didn't get to come into the Black Panther world.
And speaking of resonating with the villain's story, our number 1 movie of 2018. Keller, hit him with it.
Avengers Infinity War.
Woo!
Obviously. Finger snap. Everyone said they turned to dust. If that was, I mean, it's not the best part of 2018, but it was definitely the most impactful.
It was an incredible way to sum up the 20-something movies that came before. 10 years, a decade of the MCU, starting off with Iron Man, and there's no accident why after the snapshot, there's only the main core OG Avengers left, plus War Machine is still there.
And getting back to resonating with the villain, like, Thanos has a reason for it. He's trying to basically save the universe, saying that there's not enough resources for everyone. And then it really gets you when you realize that he truly loved Gamora because he had to kill someone, he had to sacrifice someone he loved. And she was like, ha, you don't love anyone. And you're like, he loves you.
Everyone's talking trash on Thanos' plan. From the moment I saw the movie, I said, you people online are crazy. To me, his plan makes complete sense because how many times living in LA have I been driving on 405 and just thinking to myself, man, I wish half these cars would just disappear.
But we don't really feel that way. Everyone has a fair chance to live on this earth.
I do not agree with that. Thank you for checking out our countdown for best movies of 2018 and our first official video for Masters of the Movieverse.
Yes, thank you for being with us on this journey. We are so excited to finally tell you. And again, shout outs to everyone who is with us from the very beginning. We love you guys. And make sure you share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss anything.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Links in the descriptions down below. Gang, we love you. We got a lot of awesome new stuff coming at you in 2019. So stay tuned to Masters of the Movieverse.
Yeah.
Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex. See ya.